extension of Emerson Mnangagwa. These Ugandandas are reportedly to have recruited a certain individual in the name of More Precision Muzati, who has been going around asking for people for money, saying he wants to challenge the term extension of Emerson Mnangagwa. This is nothing but intelligence and what they want to do. This court application would be brought before the court, and the court will actually dismiss it. And then from there, they will use the judgment of the court to spearhead the 2030 term extension of Emerson Mnangagwa. I think this speaks strength, especially of the retired General Chiwenga faction, in terms of its intelligence network. It is able to pick up issues as soon as they surface, and the members of the public get to be notified of the plots as well as the intentions of the Zwikanandas. Greetings and welcome this Sabbath on your wonderful channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So these Canadians are reported to have actually recruited a fellow called More Precision Muzati. With me here, I am actually in possession of the documents that are actually scheduled to be filed to Parliament. These documents are dated 26 October, that is 2025. I'll read, it says, I'll read all the documents. It says, emergency funding for a lawsuit against the president of Zimbabwe. To people, especially who are blind and the people who cannot who are not sensitive, they will think this individual is just one of the concerned Zimbabweans. Now, let me read through some of the papers that I have seen, which starts from point 12. It says the resolution to keep the first respondent in office as president until 2030 was read by the third respondent in the presence of the first. And in fact, the matter is between, let me start there. It is the matter between the applicant is this person, More Precision Muzati. He is not a known person to actually oppose Emerson Mnangagwa. That should be the first person, that should be the first thing that worries the people. Why all of a sudden, boom, in the midst of actually, whilst people are still processing on how to deal with this 2030 thing. And also it's premature for him to actually take this matter to the court at this point in time. It's premature. Under normal circumstances, this application should be brought when maybe we see, I mean, you cannot challenge a resolution of a party. It's just the resolution of a party. It can be challenged when that resolution has been translated into a bill and it is, and also they are in the process of making it into a law. And then that is where you can actually challenge it. So it's the matter between More Precision Muzati, who is the applicant, and the president, and he cites President Emerson Mnangagwa, first respondent, and Speaker of Parliament, second respondent, and Minister of Justice, third respondent, Zimbabwe Electoral Commission, fourth respondent, Zimbabwe Human Rights Commission, fifth respondent, and Attorney General, sixth respondent. Now, let me actually read. There are quite a lot of things. And then he wrote, what is this? Let me just start with this document that he wrote. I won't read these documents in actually order that I have received them. It says, I'm glad to announce that the constitutional application draft is finally complete and for filing at the Constitutional Court of Zimbabwe. As we speak, the directive to mutilate the constitution is rolling, and nothing will stop President Mnangagwa from undermining the rights and freedoms of all Zimbabweans other than a constitutional court order. This is a critical application, and we are at a critical juncture as a country. President Mnangagwa is not a man to dialogue with. He only understands force. We have to use the force of law. We cannot wait for him to destroy the constitution, then start to run. By then, all the clauses that constrain his power will be gone from the constitution. He has already made parliament defunct for the very reason of extending his term to 2030 with the collusion of a toothless legislature. He has been also asking for money. I appeal for 200 US dollars or anything you can towards this noble cause. The good thing about this application is that it immediately stops all efforts to undermine the constitution as soon as it is filed. Everyone will wait for a determination by the full bench of the Constitutional Court. You can deposit the money in the account below. If you want to give us cash or use other money transfer platforms, you are most welcome. So they also wants to cash in through this very, very suspicious court application. He put there his account details, and then find attached the copy of the Constitutional Court application. I look forward to your urgent financial assistance. Thank you sincerely. More Precision, Muzazi, leader of Voice of the People, Party Zimbabwe. Quite interesting. And then also now part of the papers that is written, I see point number 11, which says the resolution to keep the first respondent in office as president until 2030 was read by the third respondent in the presence of both the first and the second respondent, who are the president and the speaker of parliament respectively. Note that the third respondent is the Minister of Justice. 13. The first, second, and third respondents all took an oath of office to obey, uphold, respect, defend the Constitution under the third schedule as President and Cabinet Ministers. The irony of it all is that the reading of a resolution to violate the Constitution and the political rights of the applicant and citizens of Zimbabwe was done by the Minister of Justice, who is the third respondent. 14. The resolution means the President shall not call for general elections in 2028 as required by Chapter 5, Section 110E, in collusion with the second respondent. Effectively, this means the executive and legislative Constitution. 15. Chapter 6, Section 143, duration and dissolution of Parliament. Parliament is elected for 5 years, a term which runs from the date on which the president-elect is sworn in. 16. The resolution seeks to suspend parliamentary and council elections that are supposed to be held in 2028 according to the Constitution. 17. This is not a minor infringement of the Constitution, but a massacre of numerous chapters, sections, clauses, rights, freedoms, and obligations by the first respondent with the collusion of the second and third respondent. 18. If allowed to go through with their resolution, the applicant and all citizens of Zimbabwe and political parties will have been denied their political rights under Chapter 4, Section 67. First respondent is acting alter virus to the Constitution. 19. Section 4, Section 67, political rights. 1. Every Zimbabwean citizen has a right, A, to free, fair, and regular elections for any elective public office established in terms of this Constitution or any other law, and to make political choices free. So this is part of the application. made by this individual. Do we know this individual in the politics of Zimbabwe? No. Do we know him also as an activist? I think it's the first time, maybe others know. It will be interesting to hear how we will actually canvass on this issue on the comment section. So there is this matter. This is a bogus application that will actually eventually be dismissed by the Constitutional Court. And if the Constitutional Court dismisses it, then the Mnangagwa faction will now have a leverage to actually run with their 2030 agenda, saying it's constitutional. That is why the Constitutional Court, everything is seemingly have been actually planned and put together. It's just a matter of waiting and see the implementation of these dubious activities. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. I will be sharing these actually papers on my Facebook page. That is Hlonipani Global News. So you'll be in a position to actually read for yourself if I did not read articulately for you. So thank you very much once again. Let's meet on the other side of the live broadcast. Do remember to join this channel as a member by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel, or by also pressing the thanks button and also sending us stars. Okay, Umhlabane is signing off. Let me love and leave.